Today is Friday, Parashat Vayetze Yaakov, and as we said earlier this week, the parasha begins with the dream of Yaakov with the ladder, angels going up and down, and he realizes that that place is, he calls it the gate of heavens. This is the place where Bet HaMikdash would be built, and in a sense it represents every single synagogue where we come to pray, as now we don't have Bet HaMikdash, and instead of korbanot, instead of sacrifices in the service in Bet HaMikdash, we have the place of prayer, the synagogue. Kohanim do the blessing in the synagogue just like they did in Bet HaMikdash. They give us blessings. It's a mitzvah that they do. They used to do it in Bet HaMikdash. They do it in our synagogue. Instead of the korbanot that were brought, we say the Amidah, the Pitum HaKetoret, the incense service that was in the Bet HaMikdash. We read the text that refers to it. So it's a place that represents Bet HaMikdash. It's a holy place. It's a place where we connect with Hashem, just like a ladder is planted on earth and its head reaches towards the heavens. Also our prayers, our mind is focused on the high levels of spirituality that we can aspire to by connecting with Hashem through our prayers. But there's another subject in the parasha of this week. And the other subject is the beginning of the first Jewish family. Yaakov Avinu gets married to Leah and Rachel. He has in this parasha 11 of his 12 children. The tribes are born in this parasha. And Dinah and the daughter Dinah. But the idea is the founding of the Jewish family is in the same parasha as the part that tells us about the Bet HaMikdash and nowadays the synagogue. So these two components, the synagogue on one hand, and on the other hand, the home, where Judaism is nurtured in the family, husband and wife and children, building a bait, as we say, bait ne'eman b'Yisrael, being Jewish and observing halachot and mitzvot and living a life as a Jew is definitely involves these two aspects. The bait, which is the Bet HaMikdash, and the bayit, which is the home of the person. And both are equally important. It says in Pirkei Avot, Al tifrosh min hatzibur, do not separate from the tzibur, from the congregation. We have our prayers, we need a minyan to be able to say Kaddish, Kedusha. So, and we need a place of prayer, which is the synagogue, the place where we congregate and pray. That's a very important bayit, a very important home. But there is a very important home also, which is the private home of the person. And both aspects are very important. And the fact that these both subjects are mentioned in the same parasha is indication that both are very relevant to each and every person. So a person should be close to a synagogue where he can go and pray and participate in prayers as part of the congregation. And at home he should nurture a Jewish home with all that it entails, how he relates to his spouse, how he relates to his children, how he educates children in Torah, and how he builds the next generation of the Jewish people. This was some ideas about the parasha of this week. Shabbat Shalom and Baruch Adonai Le'olam. Amen ve'amen.